Welcome to the presentation, Introduction to DB2 Express-C. In this presentation, we answer three questions. What is DB2 Express-C? Where can DB2 Express-C run? And what are DB2 Express-C requirements? Let's start with the first question about what is DB2 Express-C. DB2 Express-C is a free version of IBM's DB2 database server. The C in the name stands for community. So DB2 Express-C has been created for the community of developers, students, teachers, professionals, and everyone else interested in working with databases. It is free to develop, deploy, and distribute with no limits. Free to develop means that if you're an application developer and need a database for your application, you can use DB2 Express-C for free. Free to deploy means that you can use DB2 Express-C in production for free. For example, you may have an e-commerce website where you are selling toys. The pictures of the toys you sell, along with the price, description, and so on, can be stored in a DB2 Express-C database. Free to distribute means that you can embed DB2 Express-C as part of your application. When you sell your application, even though DB2 Express-C is included and distributed with your application, you do not need to pay anything to IBM. Therefore, DB2 Express-C can help you make money. No limits refer to the fact that there is no limit on the number of users to the database, no limit on the number of DB2 instances you can create, and no database size limit. That is, your database can grow to any size. Other vendors offering free editions of their products normally set a 4 GB database size limit. The second question we want to answer in this presentation is, where can DB2 Express-C run? DB2 Express-C can run on Windows, XP, Vista, Windows 7 for workstation platforms, and on Windows Server 2003 and 2008. It can run on Linux, Red Hat, SUSE, Ubuntu, and others. There is a beta version for the Mac OS X and Solaris. It is supported on 32-bit and 64-bit systems. Finally, let's answer the last question in this presentation about what are DB2 Express-C requirements. DB2 can be installed in most systems today. In terms of minimum memory requirements, DB2 can run with as low as 256 megs. If using DB2 graphical tools, you need at least 512 megs. The recommendation is to have at least 1 gig of RAM. In terms of minimum disk requirements, this will depend on the number of databases you plan to create and their sizes. On Linux, it is recommended to have 2 gig on/temp. In terms of maximum DB2 requirements, DB2 Express-C can be installed on a system of any size. This means the system can be very large, for example 16 CPU cores and 32 gig of RAM. However, DB2 Express-C will automatically limit itself to use 2 cores and 2 gig of RAM. Other DB2 editions allow for larger usage of resources. This concludes this presentation. Thank you for watching. To learn more, visit db2university.com.